Hello, I'm Brett Mason with Sloan Implement, and today I'm going to be going over how to install a video camera on these new R-Series tractors and get it set up on your 4600 display. So to hook a video camera up, first we're going to take the 4 bolts out of this back panel and remove this. And here in the bottom right, we have our camera connections. They're labeled camera 4, camera 2. So as this one doesn't have a camera, I'm just going to go ahead and we're going to plug into camera 1. I have my adapter cable here that's running from a cab cam camera to make this connection on a John Deere system. You can get this cable through Sloan Express. So now that I have that connection made, I'll go ahead and put my panel back up, put my bolts back in. When running this cable, make sure that you're not going to put it anywhere, especially on an articulated tractor, where it's going to get pinched or caught up in the drive and break it or anything like that. And that goes as well for putting it on an implement. You know, if you have it on a grain cart, auger, or something like that, make sure that you can have the full motion of the auger and it's not going to get caught up anywhere it shouldn't be or grabbed by a limb as you're going on the field edges. Now that we've got the camera installed and the cables hooked into our Gen 4 display here, I'm going to show you where you need to go from the menu if you're looking to find your camera. So the first place we'll go is menu in the bottom right, applications tab. I'm going to scroll down the video here, and then we want to select the right camera, so we tied in the camera number 1 on the back of the cab. So now we can see our camera. I'll turn the brightness down a little bit so we can have a little clearer image. So here's where we would go to find the camera if you're looking for it just out of the menu. Now, if you wanted to have a run screen where you could just hit any of these buttons in the top right corner as you're flipping through and see your camera, let's go ahead and talk about how we'd set that up. So first we're going to go to menu again in the bottom right hand corner, applications. I'll go to layout manager here. And on active set, you can see we already have 4 active run pages, and I find it easiest, we're just going to click in that active run page set and pick any of these. So for today, I'm just going to go with guidance. And I'm going to hit this duplicate button. It's the second from the left. And so now it's going to let us set up a new page. So from here, we don't really need any of this, so I'm just going to start selecting all these boxes and clearing this page out to what I want it to be. And while I'm here, I'll go ahead and name it, and we can just name this video. And then we'll add these modules. So you have several options with doing this. It's kind of personal preference. So if we wanted to go down here to video, it gives you all the different sizes of video you could have on homepage. So this one, you could have a full page of just your video, or if you want to have a little more viewing capability, we could make that maybe a half page or so, and add some different modules on there. So we could do this one here and drag it over, and we could go back to our add module and maybe put our auto track settings in there so we could get to those on the fly. Or we could remove that and maybe add something else out of our mapping. We could do some sort of mapping page out there. And you can also see on this screen, these have the red circle and hash through it. Those aren't allowed because you've already taken up that much space on your screen. So we can just go ahead and add that one and put it wherever we like. So say you're happy with this, we'll just save that. And we can scroll down and see that our video tab is now in our active set of run screens. So now you can see from the default tractor page, as I scroll through my home pages, I can now find this new video page I've just set up, and it has our mapping screen and our video screen looking off the back of this tractor. So in these Gen 4 monitors, you also have the capability of setting up a trigger. So as you do use a function here in the cab, it'll automatically click your video on. So if we're here at just our regular guidance page and we want to set this up, bottom right hand corner of the menu, we're going to find our video section again. And down here in the bottom left, there's this edit triggers button. We're going to get into that. And now we can see our different selections it gives us. So we could use reverse to trigger a camera or SCV1. So it looks like reverse is on camera 2. So maybe if you had a camera on the back of your cart or something tied into camera 2, that would be handy to see what's behind you. If you wanted to, just for this sake, we'll hit SCV1 and put it on our channel 1 where our camera is right now, and just leave the time on auto. You also have different options for how you'd like that time to work for that camera. So I'll go ahead and get out of this and get back to our main screen. And now, as I hit SCV1, I'm flipping back to that camera there. And then after so many seconds, it'll just auto time out after I'm done using it. And that's again the same for reverse. If you wanted to do that, we can go back in here and edit triggers, and I'll just change this to camera 1 and back out of this. So now, as we put our tractor in reverse and we're backing up, we're now seeing what's behind us. That's pretty much the basics for how to set up a camera in one of these Gen 4 monitors and set it up in your screen. If you have any questions, please contact us at Sloan's.